What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. And with this video, we are jumping back into the Devil's Reign with X-Men issue number 2. And if you did not catch issue number 1, or if you haven't been keeping up with the entirety of the Devil's Reign event, go ahead, check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. A story written by Gary Dugan. I really am excited about the X-Men tie-in to the Devil's Reign, because what we are seeing is Kingpin essentially taking Emma Frost off of the board, having a very sketchy past. At one point in her time, she had been working for Kingpin, and Kingpin, as we know it so far, he has a dossier on every single person, all of their dirty secrets, everything that they wish would be kept inside of the closet, all of the skeletons hidden away. And now Kingpin, needing to use this ammunition, he is aiming to take down Emma Frost. Be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this Devil's Reign tie-in, we are picking up with issue number 2, and right now, on the front page of news across New York City, the White Queen is in jeopardy. She is being connected to cold case murders. Right now, sitting down with her attorneys, she is trying to figure out just how bad things are. And right now, things are very bad. And right now, it is being believed that Emma Frost, she may be responsible for murdering a child. But Emma Frost, she knows the truth. She knows that she never murdered a child. In fact, she helped that child escape. And though Emma Frost has done many shady things over the years, especially while she was under the thumb of Kingpin, manipulating Tony Stark, manipulating She-Hulk in trials, convincing Nick Fury not to do things. She has been doing this for a very long time. And so when her attorneys ask her, is there anything else we should be concerned about? There's literally everything to be concerned about. But Emma Frost isn't going to worry about those things. She will face them if they surface. But Kingpin is going to be very careful because he doesn't want anything connecting back to him. He will lose legitimacy if that happens. But Emma Frost, she does have a solution. She knows where that little girl is. And so being able to bring her, show her to everybody, show that she is not dead, she was in fact rescued, this is going to clear her name. And that is what's going to take us years ago at the Hellfire Club. With Emma Frost sitting here enjoying her evening, we have the arrival of Elektra. And Elektra shows up saying that she needs the help of Emma Frost, because while she was out working, while she was out doing what Kingpin asked of her, she had been seen. She had been seen by a young child, with Emma reading her mind and seeing everything that happened. Rarely is Emma Frost at a loss for words. And Elektra kinda takes this offensively, because the truth is, Elektra, she may be the muscle. She may go in there and kill them. And while Emma Frost believes she's saving these people, rescuing them and putting them into hiding, most of the time they end up dead, they're in jail, or they go broke. Elektra just believes that she is ending all of their suffering before they can really endure what she calls the 1,000 cuts. Because that is what she believes Emma Frost does. Gives them death by 1,000 cuts. But Emma Frost, she decides that she's going to help Elektra out. They're going to get this little girl and they are going to get her to safety because she saw something, which means Kingpin, he will stop at nothing to ensure that there are no witnesses. With Emma Frost and Elektra breaking into this little girl's apartment, her parents aren't home, out doing whatever it is they're wanting to do. The biggest issue is that this news has already gotten back to Kingpin. He knows that little girl is alive. He knows that little girl saw Elektra, and so he sends a team in. He sends a team to find her and take them all out, ensuring that there are no witnesses. With them making their way up the fire escape, escape. Both Elektra and Emma, they know what is on the way. Lucky for them, we have your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man who just happens to be swinging by, with his spider senses going crazy because Emma Frost is inside his head. He stops everything he is doing, he goes into this building, only to find himself face to face with the police. Spider-Man, he has no idea what is going on. But almost immediately, we see Elektra, she starts slicing and dicing. Meanwhile, we have Emma Frost waking up the little girl and letting her know that we have to get out of here. We are going to take you somewhere safe, somewhere where all of these bad men can't come get you. Now, this little girl, she's not necessarily dumb. She's really trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Her biggest question is, are you kidnapping me? Now, Emma tells her this isn't a kidnapping. I'm your friend. Friends don't kidnap each other. We're just taking you somewhere safe. And she also lets her know, like, you can go with all those bad guys, you can go with Elektra, or you can come with me, and we'll have a good time, we'll have a fun time, and we'll get you out of New York. Now, her being a foster kid, she doesn't really have attachment to the parents that she lives with. So if it's an option between going with Emma Frost or staying back with Elektra and all of these cops that came here to kill her, she's headed off with the White Queen. Spider-Man trying to cut them off and figure out what the heck is going on. This is where Emma does a little bit of mind manipulation, lets him know that he is going to hold them off and forget about all of this the moment they are all gone. But she also peers into his mind, seeing Uncle Ben, seeing everything that has happened, seeing the trials and tribulations that what made Spider-Man Spider-Man. And Emma Frost, she gives him a kiss on the cheek and she thanks him for everything he does and everything that he is about to do, sending Spider-Man to go help Elektra before she puts all of these guys in the morgue. Emma Frost and this little girl, they head downstairs to a limo. What Emma Frost did not know is that Kingpin had a photographer standing by waiting to take the picture, keeping this picture hidden for all of this time, finally using it as ammo, giving it to the newspapers, and they run with it. Missing girl last seen with the White Queen, and so it is believed that the White Queen has something to do with her death. But Emma Frost knows exactly where she is. Right now, she is in London. She has been living in England all of this time. Now, there's not supposed to be any gates for mutants, for the X-Men, for Krakoa on England any longer, because mutants are no longer allowed inside of England. But Emma Frost, being Emma Frost, at the old Hellfire Club, she has a gate hidden away, coming out dressed like Kitty Pryde, trying to have a disguise so people don't know that it is Emma Frost. She walks out of here only to realize that this place is under surveillance, getting into the mind of the driver, telling him to go to the nearest water and drive them straight into the depths. Taking this opportunity to try and get away, Emma Frost, she takes a punch straight to the face. With side blockers in, throwing down a grenade so she can't turn into her diamond form, Emma Frost is being informed that she is under arrest. She is being extradited back to New York and she is going to face charges of child endangerment, kidnapping, and more than likely murder. And so by all accounts, Emma Frost, she has been played, with Kingpin more than enjoying this day. Emma Frost, she vows that while he will enjoy this day, he will not enjoy tomorrow. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think I really like this tie-in because we're not dealing with people punching each other. We're seeing two very powerful individuals that could very easily go toe-to-toe with one another and just destroy one another. But instead, we are seeing them use intellect, use scheming, conniving, hidden evidence, blackmail, deception, because this is where their true power lies. Not in their abilities, not in the things that they can do, but in the way their minds work, the way they take situations and they morph it to their will. And by all accounts, Emma Frost, she is up against the ropes, and Kingpin is not letting up on her. But if we know Emma Frost, we know that she has a trick up her sleeve. Quite possibly, she could have even gone to England knowing she would get arrested, because while Kingpin, he may have the blackmail, he may have the dossiers, he may have all of the evidence, if we have learned anything about Emma Frost, she is always 2 steps ahead. And while you are thinking you're playing chess with her, the truth is, you're really playing checkers. That's how different of a game she is bringing to the table. Now, this series has one more issue left, but the Devil's Reign event, it's got quite a few, to include some tie-ins and so on and so forth. And honestly, this is going to be one of my favorite lines of this year. Now, I know it's pretty early to say that, but this has been so much fun. You know, I've already been enjoying everything going on with Daredevil and Elektra, but this Devil's Reign event really has gone over the top, and I am so excited to see what comes next. Be sure to check on later this week, because we do have a Devil's Reign Spider-Man, a tie-in issue number 1 that we will be covering. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you have not yet, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out, and until the next breakdown.